My name is Will Wiseman, CEO of Climatize. And to start, I'd like to share the story of Climatize. So in 2019, my co-founder Alba and I saw over 100,000 people protesting for climate action. We saw this hope and motivation, but were hit with a deep sadness when we realized that everyone would go home and the next day, nothing would be different. So despite people protesting in the streets and demand for sustainable investing being an all-time high, investing directly into sustainable projects isn't possible for 90% of Americans. Digging in even deeper, we learned that people don't think that they have the time to take climate action, and they don't even know where to start. So because of those discoveries, we developed Climatize, the easy-to-use app where everyone can earn money and save the world with as little as 1 penny. First, you pick a project, you can actively invest with a minimum of $5, or simply set the roundup to automatically invest the spare change from your everyday purchases. Now, you can just sit back and track your impact in a simple and actionable way. As your investments grow, you'll earn discounts at our network of sustainable brands. Our role is largely a marketplace. Climatize connects investors directly to projects using crowdfunding. You'll be able to watch your investments come to life. Your money goes to funding specific projects locally or around the country and is tracked on blockchain to build trust and eliminate greenwashing. Our vision is to build a global financial network for climate action. So our total addressable market is the $4.4 trillion per year needed to upgrade the global energy system to hit the Paris Climate Accord targets. Our service addressable market is the $120 billion per year, which is the US clean energy project pipeline. Our service obtainable market is the nearly $200 million our network will generate at maturity. Our co-founding team has technical experience developing clean energy projects. I spent the past 8 years working in the clean energy industry, while my co-founder Alba has extensive experience as an energy consultant. Nick has 8 years of experience underwriting energy infrastructure. Omi has shipped multiple products for both Amazon and Google, and we're in the current process of hiring a marketing director. This small but mighty team has been able to accomplish a lot. So far, we've signed 10 letters of intent with project developers, and recently we found another 24 solar projects for low-income households in Hollister. We're quickly growing our wait list. We've crowdfunded enough money to build a solar array in Kenya. We've enlisted 16 partner brands and won 3 global awards in the process. Currently, we are marketing our projects and our platform through a good climate news channel. We've taken that from 0 to over 110,000 organic views in just 50 days. That is what resulted in then the 56% growth in our current wait list. So looking at the other climate marketplaces, we are currently in the process of gaining our approval from the SEC, and we'll have that in September. In the meantime, we are offering donations to projects to help prove out the concept. Additionally, we are delivering this product in this marketplace through a mobile platform, which is really the channel of choice for the demographics most engaged, particularly millennials and Gen Z, with climate, as well as making it fun. We have additional marketing value to our projects. We have, again, those 110,000 views in comparison to our competitors who have little to no marketing at all. And then additionally, the sustainable network is something that's completely brand new in the industry. How do we monetize? We take 5% of every loan provided. So if it's $1 million, we take $50,000 off the top line. We take 0.5% of that loan every year. So if it's a 10-year loan, we take an additional 5%. And then there's a fee to apply. Additionally, it's a freemium model for the customers. Anyone and anyone can sign up, the loyalty brands, and then we're rolling out a climate card in 2023. So far, we're currently in the middle of a fundraise. We've raised from government institutions, high-profile angels, as well as institutional VC. So I'd like to take one moment to just say climate is a niche that is not a niche. It has opportunities in every sector, and normally I end this presentation full circle on the picture of that march in Barcelona, but I felt for Santa Cruz, I wanted to show you the people here in town. They're demanding action. We're raising this round to give these people the tools to live a more sustainable future. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Will. Questions and comments from judges? Can you describe what portion of the project you're financing? Are you doing pre-construction or the whole project? And are you taking a position if the project were to fail?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we're starting out with construction debt because it's a much safer bet. Those projects tend to have a return profile between 5 and 6% APY and a very high success rate. Then we can move into the pre-development phase, which is an area that's traditionally underfunded by commercial banks. That is when we see that return profile get up into the 13% range. It's a slightly higher risk profile, but working with companies like Mint here in Santa Cruz, they have a 95% success rate on those projects.
Can you talk a little bit about the unit economics, including the cost of acquisition of the user?
Sure, yes. So you can see from this, our customer acquisition cost is roughly $5.50. Based on this, if we have a free user not on the card, the unit economics are roughly $13 per year. If they're on the freemium tier, the $1 per month model, that increases to about $20 per year, pardon me. With the climate card, that then gets into more like $60 per year. And if we have premium and climate card, it's more like $75 per year.
Can you talk about, did you ever consider doing this more as a not-for-profit, or, it seems to me like there's a little bit of, you're doing great things for the climate, but you're also making money, and can you talk about that dichotomy?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, there is the opportunity to do not-for-profit, but the reality is that our impact would likely be constrained, and our ability to raise capital would be critical. I see that building into a global network with which, similar to Kiva, anyone can provide loans to low-income people through Kiva. We're seeing ourselves fit that same need, but for clean energy projects. We're starting first in the United States. Our next step is Europe, as they implement crowdfunding legislation that makes the block all similar across all countries. And then we would look to expand into likely India and Southeast Asia.
Quick question on Kiva. Do you know how much in loans they have outstanding? Is there a EU on this?
Outstanding? I don't know. I know that they have 2 million lenders who put together $2 billion worth.
I'm just curious, for that 2027 projection, would you need to be bigger than Kiva?
Would we need, not by 2027. 2027 is roughly about 100,000 users at that point.
And how much in loans?
By 2027, off the top of my head, I believe it's something like 350 million.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you, judges.
Thank you very much.